Charlie?
Yeah, you can see how risk averse Berkshire is. In the first place, we try and behave in a way so that no rational person is going to worry about our credit. And after we've done that and done it for many years, we also behave in a way. And after we've done that and done it for many years, we also behave in a way that if the world suddenly didn't like our credit, we wouldn't even notice it for months. That if the world suddenly didn't like our credit, we wouldn't even notice it for months because we have such liquidity and are so unlikely to be unable to be pressured by anybody. That double layering of protection against risk is like breathing around Berkshire. It's just part of the culture. And the alternative culture is just the opposite. You call a man the chief risk officer, but often he is functioning as a guy that makes you feel good while you do dumb things. So he's like the Delphic oracle that convinced the Persian king to attack somebody or other. I mean, he's just a dumb soothsayer. And how can a guy be dumb when he's got a PhD and he can do all this advanced math? Well, you can but you can. It's perfectly well. All you've got to do is crave system and computation so much that you torture reality into fitting some model, mathematical model, which really doesn't match, particularly under extreme conditions. And then because of this work that you're putting into everything and these computations about daily trading risk and so forth, you feel confident that you've clobbered the risk, but you haven't. You've just clobbered up your own head.
We really want to run Berkshire so that if the world isn't working tomorrow the way it's working today, and it's working in a way nobody expected, that we don't have a problem. We do not want to be dependent on anybody or anything else. And yet we want to keep doing things. So we think we found a way to do that. It may give up some of them. Well, it obviously gives up earning higher returns 99% of the time and maybe 99.9% of the time. Obviously, we could have run Berkshire with more leverage over the years than we have, but we wouldn't have slept as well, and we wouldn't feel comfortable. We have a lot of people in this room that have almost all their net worth in Berkshire, including me, and we wouldn't feel comfortable running a business that way. Why do it? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to us to be exposed to ruin and disgrace and embarrassment and for something that's not that meaningful. If we can earn a decent return on capital, what's an extra percentage point? It just isn't that important. So we will always try to behave in a way that A, is not dependent on anybody else evaluating the risk except for us. It cannot be farmed out. And you've seen what happened to some institutions where the management thought they were farming it out. And, if that means a reasonable return instead of a slightly unreasonable return, we just accept it. Now, we know about a number of businesses and industries, and there's a lot of businesses and industries we don't know anything about. We know about a lot of things about certain kinds of bonds, and we know there's a variety of things we know about, and it's nice if we can expand that universe of knowledge. But the most important thing is that anything that gets through is in an area of knowledge. And the truth is, if we can't make a decision in 5 minutes, we can't make it in 5 months. We're not going to learn enough in the following 5 months to make up for the fact that we went in deficient in the first place. So it's just not a problem around Berkshire. Charlie?
The answer to your question is we can make a lot of decisions about a lot of things very fast and very easily, and we're unusual in that respect. And the reason we're able to do that is there's such an enormous other lot of things that we won't allow ourselves to think about at all. It's just that simple. I mean, I have a little phrase when people make pitches to me, and about halfway through the first sentence I say, we don't do startups. They don't exist. Well, if you blot out startups, there's a whole layer of complexity that goes out of your life.